Hi there, welcome to my channel Activmama. Thank you so much for selecting a workout with me today. I'm Emma. I'm going to work through this resistance band workout with you today. You'll notice that it's pregnancy and postnatal approved in its design. So we're going to be using a resistance band like this today. It's a medium strength band that I have. You can get light bands, heavier bands. They are very inexpensive and you can do so much with them. So just pop online and get hold of one. They are really, really good for pregnancy and postnatal recovery, and also for anybody else that wants to work out and get a decent workout with a resistance band. So if you are in your postnatal stage of life, make sure that you've had your 6-week check with your GP and that you've been approved to start exercise. And if you are pregnant, congratulations, and well done for seeking out some workouts to do while you're pregnant. It's going to be so productive for you. But do make sure again that your care providers have given you the nod and the okay to exercise. And when we're pregnant, it's really important that we don't exercise beyond the ability to hold a conversation. So you don't want to be really, really out of breath. So for anybody taking part in this workout, we're all going to be at different stages in our recovery, in our fitness. So very much listen in to your body, tune in. I will give some variations of different exercises, but listen to your body and listen to what it's telling you. If you want to drop a few reps, then that's absolutely fine. Don't push yourself too far. We've all got to work together to get to the same level. Okay, so grab your band and make sure you've got some water ready, and we will begin in a second. Okay guys, let's begin with a nice warm up together. So we're going to start with some spinal and pelvic mobility, okay? So focusing in on our spine first of all, let's work through some rotation. So ground through your feet, find a nice standing posture. Take one arm up and above the other one. And we're going to keep our pelvis facing forward as we rotate around and round to the other side. So if you're pregnant, just do this nice and gently. Just get a little bit of rotation there through the spine. Should feel pretty nice. Good. Couple more. Good. Lovely. Drop in the arms. From here, we're going to come down into a roll down. So we're going to keep our legs as straight as possible, not lock out the knees, but keep them nice and straight. Get a nice hamstring stretch as we do this. But we're going to roll down, come down. And when we reach here, we're just going to let the upper body go floppy. So allow your head to hang, shoulders to release. Feel that nice stretch up through the hamstrings. If it works for you, you can draw some nice circles with your hands here. Helps to release those shoulders. So go one way and the other. Good, and switching on your core muscles as you begin to slowly come up. Stacking each vertebra, one on top of the other. And when you reach the top, just take through some shoulder rolls here. So taking the shoulders to the back of the room here. Good, lovely. We're going to roll down again. So tummy on, so engage those core muscles. You'll hear me say that a lot throughout the workout. So it's just switching on those abs, pregnant or not, you can switch on those abdominals and stay in control of your core. Okay, let's roll down again. So nice and straight through the hamstrings, feel that lovely stretch. As you come down, just let your upper body go floppy. Really let those shoulders release. We carry so much tension in our shoulders. Drop the head. This time, just slow that breathing. Take a couple of big, deep breaths here. So inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And we slowly peel up here. Switch that tummy on and just notice the stacking of each vertebra as you slowly rise up. And from here we'll bring those shoulder rolls forwards. Awesome. Good job. Lovely. From here, easing off, let's work through the pelvis. So I want to do some pelvic tilting with you. So we want to soften the knees. It helps us to isolate the pelvis a little bit more. Imagine your pelvis as a bucket of water. This is amazing if you are pregnant, keeping the mobility through the pelvis and trying to stave away any lower back pain and things. So pelvic tilting, I can't recommend it enough. So we're here on the hips. Bucket of water is our pelvis. So we send the bum back, slosh the water forwards, okay? And then we tuck the tailbone under and slosh the water back. So you can just move from one plane to the other. So keep those knees soft, core is on, and you're just moving from one to the other. So if I stand to the side, we've got soft knees, bucket of water. So we tuck the tailbone under, the water will slosh out the back, then we go from one to the other, okay? So just moving through. Good, lovely. You might feel a little bit silly, but it's such an amazing exercise. Getting all of those muscles activating. Good. Go through a couple more. And then coming up, we just want to move again and then find somewhere in the middle with that bucket where the water wouldn't slosh anywhere. It would sit nice and calm. And that is our neutral pelvis, and that's a great place to be. Our pelvic floor likes a neutral pelvis, and also it helps our spine to be in a better alignment, which can be tough while we're pregnant and also postnatally carrying a baby around, a toddler, whatever, wherever we're at. Our pelvis is often bonked from one side to the other. So getting to know what's neutral is a great way to try and get things corrected and recovered, okay? So last thing we do before we crack on with a proper warm-up is just work through some nice pelvic rotations here. So again, might feel a little bit silly doing this, but it's fine. Likely you're in your living room, probably on your own. Good, go one way and the other, and I'm sticking this on YouTube, so if I can do it, you go for it in your front room. Lovely. Let's go the other way again. I think this feels pretty good. Good. A couple more the other way. Good. Awesome. Coming up, let's work through a warm-up together. So if you find a nice march on the spot here, so march like you mean it. Start to raise those knees, pump the arms, core is switched on. Okay, so we've got some engagement in those abdominal muscles. Good. From here, take a big breath in, take the arms up and overhead. Good. So we breathe in, big stretch up and exhale. Good. Another big breath in and exhale. Good. Lovely. From here, take the arm across the body. So we're pivoting round on that foot, getting a bit of rotation through the spine again. So lots of mobility all the time. Those tummy muscles are switched on. I say it over and over and over again. It's boring, but so important. And just to learn that awareness of your body is great for postnatal recovery. So if you're pushing your pushchair, carrying a car seat, being able to easily switch those muscles will save you from injury. Good. From here, taking it up and over. So here we're tapping through that toe. We've got a good tempo here, getting the heart working, but stretching up through those oblique muscles. Perfect. Good job. Good. Lovely. From here, coming into a hamstring curl. So we've got the arms up and over the heart. Again, asking the heart to work a little bit harder here. So flicking the heel up towards the bottom, warming those quads and hamstrings. Perfect. Good. Lovely. From here, we take the arms out wide. So you've still got that hamstring curl, but here we're getting a nice stretch across the chest. And again, I think this feels pretty nice. Lovely, counting down here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one before we reach for our resistance band. Just come into a little bit of a box squat. So counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, we've got a bit of a tempo here. Starting to come down a bit lower. Get the glutes firing, the quad firing. Lovely. So we see we're leading with the same leg here. So let's go 5 more this side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Go with the other leg. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So getting down a little bit. Good, and keeping our breathing going. We're not holding our breath at any point. Good. 4 again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to grab our resistance band now and work through some different exercises. So we're going to do 3 leg exercises here, and we're going to do 2 sets. So the first one, we're going to double the band over on itself and hold it out in front, and we're going to hold a bit of resistance there. So we've got a bit of a pull on it. So you be disciplined and keep that resistance there. So what we're going to do is squat down and then shoulder raise, okay? So when we squat, we send our bums back, wee, and weight through the heels. If you're in a good squatting position, you should be able to wiggle your toes. What we don't want is knees creeping over toes. So focus on that, our core is engaged. I'm going to go from there. So let's do 10 of those together. So feet facing forwards. Okay, we ready? Band out, bit of resistance. And we're squatting down. And shoulder raising. Again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant, lovely. Keeping it doubled over, we're going to do some lunges here. So core is on, shoulders are back and down. So we don't want our shoulders hunched up round our ears. Try and send them back and down, okay? So what we're going to do is do a front lunge, and then we're going to rotate over that leg and come up, okay? And then we're going to alternate and go the other side, okay? So we're going to go for a count of 20, so it would be 10 lunges each side. So that's pretty intense, and we're still warming up. So if you want to work with me to a count of 10, so you do 5 each side, that is absolutely fine. Don't push yourself beyond. If you want to do that, what I would recommend is that while you're waiting for the rest of us, that you just toe tap, march on the spot, just have a bit of an active recovery, okay? So I'm going to go for a count of 20, and if you're at that stage, join me. Otherwise, just go for a count of 10, okay? Are ready? So we lunge forward, core is strong, and we rotate. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good, and here we're trying to stop the knee creeping over the toe. So nice angles. 8, 9, and 10. We go 10 again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep it breathing, keep that core strong. 3, keep smiling. 2, and 1. Awesome, well done. Okay, release it so it's long, okay? We're going to do some calf raises here. So I think you're going to lose the top of my arms on my video, so I'm going to try and step back a little bit. So what we're going to do, switch our core on. We're going to raise up through the heel, take the arms up overhead, whoop, as she says, and from there you're just going to widen the band and then lower it down. So a bit of a balance, so it's going to be asking a bit of your core. So if you can't see the top of my arms, okay, so we're here. When we get to the top, we hold it up tall. We're just going to pull it apart like so. All right, so you see my calf raise, but you can't see the top of my arms. I either chop one or the other off. Okay, so core is strong. We ready? We come up into a calf raise. Take the arms up, hold that core strong, stop the wobble, open, and lower down. Good, that's 1. We're going 10 here. 2, the wobble. Hold it strong. 3, really zip up through that core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you're pregnant, this might be super challenging because your centre of gravity is completely lost with a bump, okay? So make sure you've got a wall to grab hold of if necessary. Awesome, there's 10. So that's our first set. So do grab a drink if you need to. Just keep active, shake those legs out, get rid of any lactic acid. And then when you're ready, we're going to come back to our squat to shoulder raise, okay? So remember the points of the squat, weight through the heel, bum back. Chest is proud, core is on, so lots to think about, but just as you're coming down into the squat, check in with your body. What's everything doing? Make sure that you're protecting your body and your joints. Ready? Here we go then. So we squat down, we come up and raise above our head. Again, 2, 3, so we've got a bit of a pull on that band, asking the upper body to work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant. We're ready for those lunges. Again, I'm going for a count of 20, so 10 lunges each leg. Work to your level. Ready? Core is strong. Shoulders back and down. We lunge. Rotate. Good. 2, so we're not rushing here, we're staying in control. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep it going. I'm going to step to the side for the next 10. You with me? Here we go. So we lunge and rotate. Good. 2. So you might have got some bonus reps in there if you continued. 3, 4, good job. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm feeling it in my shoulders now. 9, and 10. Brilliant, well done. So it's that upper body feeling as well as the legs that we're looking to achieve. Okay, are we ready for those calf raises? See if I can do it a bit better this time. Okay, so we're using our core to keep our balance. So we just come up and then lift our shoulders up overhead and pull out for 10. We ready? Here we go. So coming up, calf raise, and 1. Good. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely, rest. Shake those arms out. So for pregnant ladies doing this, things that you take your arms up over your body depends on your stage of pregnancy, but as the pregnancy progresses, and even earlier on actually, sometimes that can make us feel a bit lightheaded. So it's again one of those things where listening to your body, there's no reason why you can't do some overhead dumbbell exercises and things as long as you're using a sensible weight. But it's all about tuning into your body, listening. If you're feeling at all lightheaded, unable to maintain a conversation, then you need to ease off. So yeah, just stay in tune, listen to your body, stay well hydrated. If something really doesn't feel right, just stop and go for an active recovery, whether you're doing this, marching, whatever it is. So please listen to your body. Okay, are we ready for our next group of exercises? So what we're going to do is pop our band down on the floor, okay? You can see it there. So I'm stood one side of the band, it's on the floor. And what we're going to do is take across for a side lunge. Okay, so when we do a side lunge, we've got a weight through the heel, bum back, and we've got this lovely stretch up here. And then we get to the side lunge, we're going to power back up and then go again, okay? So we're going to do 10 one way, we'll hop over and do 10 the other way, okay? So the band is just on the floor. As soon as we've got it, we're going to use it as something to encourage us to use power to come back to start position. Okay, so core is on, shoulders back and down, nice and relaxed. Over we go, side lunge 1, bump back, weight through the heels, power up, good. Again, 2, 3, so we've got a bit of a tempo here, 4 if that's working for you, otherwise slow it down. We'll come together at some point, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Ready? We hop and we go the other way. So we lunge over, lovely stretch. Good. 2, really powering to start position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Right. A little bit of cardio now. Let's get our heart rate up. So what we're going to do is step over the band and then hop back. Okay. So pregnancy, you'll probably be fine with this. But if at any point your pelvic floor is feeling heavy and the jump is too much, then just step back. And that's same for postnatal ladies. It's just a weeny little, whoop. It's not a great big jump, but sometimes, depending on you as an individual, that might just feel too much. You might get some urinary leakage maybe, or your pelvic floor just feels heavy. For others, it's absolutely fine, no problem at all. We're not jumping around like lunatics, it's just a little hop. But if it feels too much for you, again, tune in, know you. Step forward and step it back. Step it forward and step it back, okay? So work to your level. So I'm going to do 10 steps with one lead leg, 10 hops back, and then we'll change over. So it'll be 20 little hops all together. Are we ready? Let's get that hop bump in. Ready? Step and jump, step and jump. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, zip up through the core, 8, 9, 10. Other lead leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. That's it. It's as simple as that. And it feels lovely. After looking after the kids all day, a little bit of movement like that just feels nice. Wakes up those good feelings that we get from exercise. It just feels nice to move. Okay, the next one, we're going to squat again, and we're going to do a bit of a lat pull down, okay? So we're going to have the band up and over the body. We're taking the feet out, sort of a plie type squat position, so turning your feet out. So what we're going to do, we've got the band to one side, okay? So we're going to squat down again, thinking of those important points of a squat, okay? We're going to come up, and then we're going to lateral raise to meet an oblique crunch, okay? So we're going to be working the lats here and switching on the obliques. So we've got to focus on one side, and then we'll switch over. So turning those feet out. Ready for the first side? We go 10 this side, 10 the other side. Ready? Here we go. So we squat and oblique crunch. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the band flipping everywhere. 7, good. 8, 9, and last one is 10. Brilliant. Other way. Keep those feet turned out. Ready? We squat and oblique crunch. It's just a little bit of a lat pull down, but more focusing on working on those outer tummy muscles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant, well done. First set. So keep hydrated, grab a drink if you need to. I'm going to grab a little drink for myself now. Okay. Lovely. So we are back to those side lunges here, okay? So you're thinking about that power. Core is on, shoulders back and down, and we side lunge over and power up. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to the centre. Hop. Are you ready? You go the other way. So send that bum back, weight through the heels. Good. Power up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. We're ready for our steps and little hops. Okay, first side. 10. Ready? Here we go. Step, step, hop. Step, step, hop. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. Step, step, hop. Step, step, hop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant. We're ready for our oblique crunches. So when we raise the leg to get the obliques, it's a side movement out here rather than a front movement, okay? So we're trying to work these outer muscles. So taking your band up, flapping around in your face, turn those feet out. Are you ready? 20. Here we go. So we squat and oblique. There we go. Squat And be good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 that side. 10 the other side. Are you ready? Keep those feet turned out, core on. Here we go. 1, oblique. 2, oblique, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant, well done. Good job. Right, there we go. We move on now to an arm workout. So again, 3 exercises, 2 sets. So we're going to work with our biceps first of all. Okay, so we stand on the band. So we've got our feet over the band. I shuffle back so you can see my feet. So the band is here. Okay, so with resistance band, the shorter we hold it, the heavier the weight. So let's challenge ourselves a little bit with the bicep. Obviously working to your level. But the biceps are going to be easier than the triceps, okay? So get some resistance on there. So core is strong, shoulders back and down. With the bicep curl, we want to keep our elbows tucked, hugging nicely into the waist to isolate the bicep muscle here at the front, okay? Are we ready? We're going to curl them together for 10. So we're going to curl and control the lower. All right, so we're going to go for 10 together. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, so zip up through the core, breathe, control that contraction, and control the lower. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant, lovely. So we're going to do our triceps now. Biceps, triceps, good friends. So the triceps, this bit at the back. So in order to work this, we're going to slack off the resistance. So I'm holding this band right at the end. So we're going to take the arms up and overhead. So we're standing nice and tall, shoulders are back and down, core is really strong, okay? So we're going to use our breath for this to make sure that we're breathing in the correct manner and also supporting our body's ability to do this exercise, okay? So we breathe in through the nose, and as we exhale, we're going to send the arms up and overhead, okay? So keeping our elbows as close together as possible, sending the arms up overhead, we fire this muscle here. So some of you might find this is almost impossible. And if you are really struggling, we don't want you to be pushing through it, finding yourself at a funny angle, core is lost, all of that. So if doing this is too much, you can press pause if you want to on the video and work through a single arm. So when we do it with a single arm, you take the band behind you. So you've got it with the other hand and sort of hold it here in the small of your back. Then you've got the band in the other arm, and then you're going to again keep that elbow nice and tight and extend as a single, okay? So from the front, so this arm has got the band at the back, we've got the elbow here, and we send it up through a single arm extension there. I find when I teach this to ladies in a class, often it's just the technique that they struggle with, and once they've got the hang of what it is they need to do, they can do it. So it might be you want to press pause, stand in front of a mirror, just see if you can get it. So we're going to go for 10 reps, but if you can get 3 good ones, if it's a struggle, what I don't want you to do is to lose that core engagement. So we want really good, strong body awareness and keep your core safe, okay? So stop yakking, let's crack on. So take the band to the end, give yourself a break. This is a tough exercise, okay? Mummies use their biceps all the time. Don't use our triceps all the time, okay? So we're standing really tall, elbows close together. Let's go 10. So we breathe in, we exhale, extend. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done, good job. Ease off. Okay, so we're going to do an equally hard exercise now. We're going to do a lateral raise, okay? So we are holding our tummy strong, and again, we've not got much resistance on this band because this is a pretty tough exercise. So hold it strong. Again, we're going to use the breath. So what we're going to do is breathe in, and as we exhale, take the arms up to the side, okay? So if you just get it to there, that's fine. If you take it a little bit further, that's fine. But again, it's holding that core fixed. So if you find you're going in and it's making you do that, that's no good at all because your back has lost it. So you need to be in control and do you again. We're all at different stages. We're all individual. You're doing this from your front room, so there's nobody keeping an eye on you. So just be careful, don't overdo it because you cause yourself an injury, then you can't exercise tomorrow, so, and probably for the next 6 weeks. So take it easy and do what is right. Get it right, do 3 good ones. So I'm going to go for 10 again for those people that are at that stage. Okay, so we hold the core strong, shoulders back and down. We breathe in, we exhale. Good, breathe in. Halfway. Two more. Don't lose the breath. And 1. Good. I find when I'm really helping people focus with the breath, I don't count because as soon as I count, you see people lose that audible breath. So really focus up in, breathe in, and really breathe. It really does help you keep form, all right? So keep the core strong. Right, first set. Do grab a drink if you need to quickly. Let's bash on, okay? So we're going to go into the second set. So biceps, let's get some resistance this time. So you know how it felt last time. We're only doing two sets here. So if you want to load it up a bit more than you did last time or sack it off a little bit more than you did last time, that's fine. Tuck those elbows in, core strong. Ready? 10 reps, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, glue those elbows in, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome, lovely. Triceps, you do you. Are you doing singles? Are you doing doubles? You can always press good old pause and get 10 on each side, okay? So I'm going for 10 doubles though. So up and round. Okay, core is strong. Really switch it on. Bringing those elbows close. And ready to use our breath. We breathe in. And exhale. And 5. 5 again. And 2, and 1. Brilliant, well done, good. Relax off. Lateral raises, again going for 10, using our breath, core is strong, ready? We breathe in, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. Don't count now, because you lose the breath. You lost it yourself. Good. 8. 9. Last one. Is 10. Well done. That's a tough exercise, but feels so fab here. Building up lovely muscle around here. It's great. Brilliant. Lovely. So from here, we're going to come down and work on the floor. So if you've got a mat, great. If you haven't, I'm just not down on my carpet. It works absolutely fine. So we're going to come in and do some box press-ups. And again, this is suitable, pregnant, postnatal, or just whoever is working it. So, but people roll their eyes at a box press-up, thinking what you're going to get out of a box press-up. But you can get a good chest workout with it. So we're staying in a box, okay, so we're here. So we want good alignment, so knees stacked under your pelvis, okay? And then we've got our hands spread, sort of just slightly wider than shoulder width. So you can notice I've got the band now across my back. So I've got it through and underneath, so not round the outside of my arms, it's inside, like so. Got some good resistance on this. So what we're going to do is box down, come down, and then push up against that resistance. So really pushing away from the ground beneath you, okay? And that's what makes it a good exercise. So let's go for 10 of these. So we come down and push against that band. Hold the core again, as always, don't lose that. So let's go 10 together from here, ready? Here we go. So coming down and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really push. 9 and 10. Brilliant. Rest from there. Good, lovely. Staying in an all fours, we're going to come into some donkey kicks. So what you're going to do is wrapping the band round your foot, so sort of through the arch of your foot. So you can see here, I've got it here, coming down into the box in front. Again, try and get really good alignment here so that your knees and pelvis are in good alignment. Here we've got wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked. So what we're going to do from here is send the leg away, okay? Try not to sink into your kneeling leg. So we want our core to keep us in a good alignment. So that's going to be the challenge, asking your core to keep you square, all right? So we're going to send the leg away, fire the glute and bring it down and through. And you can bring that knee forward and through as well, and that really works the core nicely. So let's do 10 on this side. Ready? So extend and draw it through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Well done, brilliant. Other side. So it can take a bit of setting up sometimes. So, through the arch of your foot. She said. But I know people at home will be wobbling away, so they'll be grateful that I'm not straight in and counting the reps. So we're here. We're in good square alignment again. And sometimes the bands go ping through this exercise as well, but it is a good one, although it can be a bit of a faff. Right, so we're here, and here we go. Kick away, fire the glute, bring it forward and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Brilliant. Well done. Last one. So we're coming down onto our back for this. So if you are sort of, I would say between, if you're being as safe as possible. If you're more than 16 weeks pregnant, ideally we don't want to be laying on our back for any length of time, but really I'm talking about ladies that have got a bigger bump. We don't want to be putting too much pressure by laying on our back. So when we do bridge, what you can do is just prop some cushions underneath your upper back, just so that you are not completely flat to the floor. So when we do bridge, we are here. And what we're going to do with the resistance band is just make it a little bit harder. So perhaps if you have got a bigger bump as well, just ditch the resistance band, just work on good old bridge. It's an amazing exercise through pregnancy, postnatally, and for anybody really to keep the core strong. So we've got our feet on the floor, we're going to come down, tap those shoulders underneath. So slot them underneath you so that you're in almost a good posture lying down. Then we've got the band and we're going to take it over our tummy and almost pull it away so you've got some resistance to work against. So we're going to incorporate a pelvic tilt. So when I say that, what I mean is before you raise, imprint your spine into the floor and then peel up each vertebra and control the lower. Okay, so you're peeling up. So you imprint the spine, so do that bit of a pelvic tilt like we did standing, tilting it through, and then peel up and pull that band so your glutes have to work against that resistance. Are we ready? Let's do 10 together. Here we go. So tilt and raise. 1, and control the lower. 2, 3, well done. 4, the glutes are tired now, they've had enough. 5, lots of squatting. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant, lovely, good. First set, so we're going to go back to those press ups now. So you'll get to know me. I do a lot of leg work. Strong glutes, strong quads is the way forward, in my opinion. And also the pelvic floor loves it if you do a lot of squatting. So often by this point of the workout, the glutes have had enough. But it's all good. And expect to feel your legs over the next couple of days. But just think of it in a positive way. She says, but it gets easier workout on workout. Okay, so we're here. Ready for those press ups? So we've got the band set. And we're going to really push away from the earth. Ready? 10 reps. Here we go. Come down and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Ready for our donkey kicks? So take that band around your foot, through and forwards. Square yourself up. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, really feel that glute fire. Use your core, keep you square. She says 4 is hard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, other side. Woo. Well done. We're 46 minutes in. Good job. Nearly there. Last little group of exercise, then we're going to stretch. Okay. So get yourself balanced. I felt a bit unbalanced that time. So set yourself up. Ready? Here we go. 1 and through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, lovely. Just bridge, last thing that we're doing today before we stretch. So coming down, make sure you've got that resistance to work again. Stitch the band if you've got a really big bump. Make sure you're not lying flat if you've got a big bump. Just repeating myself, I know. But everybody's different, and I think with a lot of workouts online that gets forgotten, and you just power through even if it's not right for you. So just sort of reiterating so that you tune in with you, okay? Slot those shoulders under. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Get that pelvic tip if you can. 4, 5, 6. Good job. 7. Nearly there. 8. 9. And 10. Well done. Perfect. Get rid of that band. We're done with that. So what I want you to do now is send your legs away, arms away, and take it through a nice full body stretch here. Okay, so really send those toes, fingertips away, and just think about your breathing now. Breathing deeply. Good, lovely. From here, if you've got some space, and shuffle over. So we're taking our arms out long. We're going to bring our knees up, and then we're going to send the legs over one way and look the other. And again, pregnant, make sure that you're not laying fully on the back. When we do this stretch, we want to make sure that both our shoulders are making contact with the floor. We're just getting that lovely spinal rotation. Good. Bringing it up through the centre, and then go the other way and look through the other way. Good. And smile. And breathe. Good. And from here, slowly bumping yourself up. Coming onto your knees here, let's take it into a side stretch. So taking one hand and bringing it over and through. Feels absolutely lovely. I love a side stretch. Send those fingertips away. Good, so we feel a nice stretch all the way up through those oblique muscles. Good, coming up and over the other way. Good. From here, we're going to find our hamstrings. So tucking a foot into your groin area here, and then reaching forward for your toes. If you can't reach your toes, it doesn't matter. It's not the aim. The aim is to feel a nice stretch up the back of the leg. And what we want to make sure that we're not doing is overstretching in pregnancy and in our postnatal period, because of relaxin, the hormone that flies around our body, makes us loosey-goosey, so that we can have our babies. It's very easy to overstretch when we've got that hormone in our system, and that can cause an injury. So if you're not reaching your toes, if you've got a great big bump, you might just be here, a little bit here even. As long as you're feeling that stretch, that's absolutely fine. Don't overdo it, don't cause an injury. And relaxing will fly around your system for up to 5 months postpartum as well, so something to be mindful of. Good, finding the other one, so tucking the other foot through and reaching toward the toe. Good. Perfect, lovely. Glutes now, they have worked exceptionally hard. So let me come to the side so you can see me a little better here. So we're extending the leg away. We're taking a foot across. We're going to hug in that leg, sitting up really tall. Sometimes I would incorporate a spinal twist here, but I want you to focus in on the glute stretch. So even if you've got a bump here, you should be able to hug in enough that you get a glute stretch. And the key really is sitting up nice and tall. Once you sit tall, you will get it there. Good. Perfect. Lovely. Sending out the other leg nice and long, taking the foot across and hug in. No spinal rotation today. Let's focus on the glute. Great. So here, and then sit a wee bit taller and you'll find you increase that stretch. Good. Come into all fours. We're just going to work through some cat and cow stretching here. So stack yourself in good alignment again, wrists, elbows, shoulders, so a nice square. And then we tuck the chin in and send the spine up towards the ceiling, really pushing energy out through the hands, the tops of the feet. And then we curl it through. Good. And up. So we're getting a nice stretch through the upper body with this one, as well as spinal mobility. Good. Just moving through one to the other. You can use your breath. Good, let's go through a couple more. Awesome. From here, we're going to go through some pelvic mobility as well. So we send the bum back, come up and over the front body. So working the upper body a little bit here, keep that core strong, coming round and really sending it away. And again, this is another one where you feel a little bit silly, but it does feel really nice. Good. Going the other way, all the way round, pushing back. Lovely, good. Lovely from there. Slowly coming up to feet. And from here we're just going to twist arms around the body. And this feels really nice too. Just letting go any tension in the shoulders. Nice twist, get a few little clicks through there. Good, a couple more. Lovely. And a big breath in. And out. Another one in. And out. Last one. And out. Awesome. Good work. Well done. Good job for taking the time out to do some workout. If you're pregnant, it can be a pretty exhausting thing, but hopefully this will energise you. And if you've got a baby or toddlers, again, good on you for allowing yourself some time for exercise. We forget ourselves as mummies, we give everything to our children, but taking care of yourself is so important. If you've enjoyed today's workout, check out the rest of the channel. As I gradually build it up, there'll be other works out there, kit-free workouts, lots of different things to dip into, hopefully some relaxations and stuff on there. And also if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, lots of bits and bobs on there as well. Please share and subscribe if you can do, all helps me to build up my business. I hope that you've enjoyed the workout today and I will see you soon. Bye.